All right. Y'all ready for this? It's time for the Evercold. And they're going to release it in January, so that makes a lot of sense. You can get a line of Graha info dumps. It's very possible. Cloudfire music and orbs is the ultimate. You did say something about a Kefka ultimate, so. It's just all Thancred and a little bit. Stop. I just had some nice pasta. I don't want to get sick. They already announced one thing that is for sure not for you. Really? I want to hear more about this. I want a very red today. I didn't even get to show you all my cool. I don't know if I can. If I'm able to. Oh my god, I'm able to. Okay, hold on. Check out my cool socks. Okay. I'm wearing actual shoes today. I got dressed up for this. Just want you to know. This is me in my tuxedo. Ready for this. That is the Prince of the Cosmos. You better believe it. And many of his cousins. I wanted to wear white socks because I thought that would be kind of cute, like kind of classic color blocking silhouette, but I don't have any white socks. These are my clean socks, but it has some red in it, so that's fine. Hi, Harmless. All right, y'all. Time for Final Fantasy. I don't know if this audio will be too loud or not. Okay. The world. And then it got real sick in the last part, right? When did it happen? It got sick in Endwalker. The world got real sick in Endwalker. Okay, hold on. Okay. Oh wait, is this like the splitting of the things? And there's the Azem crystal. I'm remembering stuff. Hold fast to what you must and meet your fate without fear. The bird was depressed. Yeah, the sad bird went to space. Someone sent a teen up into space. Then there's that, which is like the time thing. Okay. My adventures as a man. Remember that time I was a man, I guess? Go forth, discover, unite the stars into one. Are we gonna be we're gonna be conjunctioning? Okay. No, that's a good idea. Let none bar your path. I don't know. That might displace a lot of folks. What does that say? I think this is a rapist.
One more time. It's my favorite story.
Oh, it was a storybook the whole time. Scarface. Don't read that to a kid. Oh, is it Square Enix? Jesus, I can't hear it. Can you all hear it? Is it loud enough for you? Turn it up for me. It got sick, but we went to space and made it better by killing a bird. It's a little quiet. Okay.
Yes. All right, I'm ready.
This Dark Souls 2 ass old lady. This Dark Souls 2 time to die again and again and again with this old ass lady. The Yggdrasil.
In a time few yet recall.
Created Studio 3.
For the world was rich in plenty. Majestic trees stood sentinel over lands without end. From
very pastoral.
peaks sprang rivers.
This is fun.
And feeding great seas.
And there's a big old crystal. Is that the crystal tower? Is that the one that Kitty Cat Grandpa was in? I can't remember. Which I do think is like some kind of time traveling device. That's your billion questions. Why are we doing the rejoining after all that work to stop it? Right? I wonder if the like go rejoin it, don't let anybody stop you, if that is directed at us, the player, or you know, our character, or is it directed at somebody else who's like they're gonna be our antagonist who has a good reason to do this thing. I don't know. It is a Dead Space marker, yeah, but blue. Ah, flashbangs. Oh god, here he is again. This man. Crystals. Good Estinians here. Oh, it's Apollo. We're out on a floating rock, very Final Fantasy. Oh, look, that's a sunchoke. That's in the Asteraceae family. But y'all didn't know that.
Came the relentless ice.
Okay. Oh, ice cold. Okay, that's the new one.
Cold and still.
Also very, very Elden Ring, right?
And succumbed to bitter sorrow.
With the dead sunflowers.
And as we struggled to survive, they marched. And all
Poliwhirl?
was lost.
That looks cool. Okay, so we get maybe some more primal type deals. You must go to the Crystal Tower of Lordran and claim your rightful seat on the throne of the Final Fantasy 14. Yes. We'll find out more on Tuesday and you will not share this information with me. Okay, great.
We had no choice but to flee to the skies.
Okay. We got a dragon lady, Aura. Dragon dude. Oh, damn. I don't think the Aura are built for the cold.
Then what happened?
The land below became a frozen waste.
I'm sure we're on one of the other ones. Like, we're not on our little guy. We're on a different world or something. This is just one of the worlds we get to go to.
But everything changed when they arrived.
Oh, yeah, me. Creature. I wish they would just show Creature.
The one from the sky.
I wish they would show Creature in one of these.
Though in those days, we knew them as
The Reaper class.
far wanderer.
They say Far Wonder? I need captions. This music is too much for me.
Far wanderer.
We knew them as I Wonder. Is he a Reaper? Is that what we dismiss? Is that what we decided? He's a Reaper now?
Far wanderer.
Ah, Wonder. Okay, love to see the Aura featured. That's fun. Our Wanderer. Okay. Taking you to the next level. Okay. Well, that's fun. No little extra stingers or something. That's cool. I think they are, since they were introduced in the cold ass area in Heavensward. Were they? They introduced Aura in Heavensward? I thought the Aura that they introduced in Heavensward, then they were like, but she's from, was it the Doma lady? Literal job for what was typing out what mumbling doctors recorded on dictaphones and noisy rooms. Excellent. Excellent. I guess the final mediocre man could be whatever the hell he wants to be. Mediocrely, right? You bet the class will be different. Yeah, when they do the real trailer, it's going to be like, he's going to be holding a blitzball. And everyone's going to be like, how is he going to play blitzball in the snow? And your first quest is going to be throwing snowballs at people, but it's blitzball. And it's a tutorial, I'm sure. Well, that was fun. It's a cool little world. And I do love the embroidery. Still very curious about this bit. Everything got sick for a while, and then Power Disco helped, I think. And this is when everything broke apart. Interesting. As of the last bit I played, did we have the time travel crystal in our possession? I'm sorry, not time travel, a dimension travel crystal in our possession. Got the balls? I don't want to. I don't feel like it. This isn't, listen, I'm not playing 999. I'm not counting. I'm going to start Virtue's Last Reward on Tuesday though. And it's other trailer stuff. How many balls are there, Manny? The little bits of Neath Darth Waters Amrat music and variations whenever the big Weewoon ancients are found. Or plays in the Star that's really interesting. Get at the end of 7.0 in the Pimp Cup. Okay, right. Discover, unite the stars into one. Maybe it's just like, go hang out and you're the uniting thread that pulls them together, but we're not going to make them all converge. Even though I think they show a graphic of everybody converging. I don't know. It doesn't seem like a good idea to me. But whatever, I'll still play it, especially if they keep making silly guys. Okay. Well, that was very interesting. I appreciate that there's no comments available. Wow, I can't believe I have to wait a whole nother, like, million years to play this. At what point do you think I should do the patch stuff? I wish my reaction was more like, ah! But I am just sort of baffled. Once again, my reaction to this mostly is, oh wow, pretty colors. I did pop off when they did show a member of the Sunflower family. I was like, oh my god, I know what that is. That looks like a sunchoke, which is native to the Americas, but I don't know where this thing's gonna take place. We also saw some, like, you know what? Hold up. Go back to medium, Tina. Let's look at some plants, huh? Let's look at some plants. Forget all my suggestions of cat videos and stuff. Okay, we're gonna look at some plants. We're gonna try to figure out where we are in the world. We're gonna do a little geo-guessing. Right? This just looks like kind of typical medieval stuff to me. You think there's 14 plants? It's the first time you've seen this trailer? You've been too busy working to check it out. Oh, I see, I see. So you wanted me to count it for you. Okay. Your prediction for 8.0 is we sort out the shard travel situation. Maybe you could do it leading up to the final main story quest patch September 8th. And then do some optional stuff. It's possible. If you want to do side stuff, we have plenty of time to do it till January. As far as main story stuff, you could probably knock it out in a month or two. Okay. Maybe I'll like sub 2 months before. So in November, we'll do a little return to it so I can remember how to play the video game again. But in the meantime, we should just... I'll have it line up with whenever I beat the more recent Final Fantasy game. You know, because I want to keep Final Fantasy on Saturdays. Let's take a look at some of these plants. So, a lot of, like, coniferous trees. Some sheep. So it's giving kind of just sort of generic fantasy setting. And we got the crystal and the water. I might guess it's kind of like Viking stuff. I do love the embroidery bit that we have. That's kind of fun. Some cool trees. You got some vineyard situation going on here. Some orchard of some sort as they're growing some kind of fruit. Then you have a tower that looks like it's straight out of Pokemon. It looks like that weird tower you can fight as a Pokemon. Do they have biking stuff? Oh, not biking. Viking. Yep, every art contest entry is embroidered. That would be very cute. People learning a craft for a video game? Yeah, sorry, not Vikings. Vikings. Oh wait, hold up. There was now I'm getting into it like I'm one of the folks that does all the stuff when they watch a trailer. There's like kind of a dragon down here. Don't know what that means. I'm more here to look at plants, as you all know. Look, they added some fun little like wildflowers and stuff. Some scrubby little trees. Wish they wouldn't move the camera so much. Okay. Look, there's a dandelion here. I don't trust that video game designers will know like every plant and where it's native to, but I am curious. Is this a Witcher reference, you think? Oh, dandelion? Okay. Let's see. Europe and Asia. And it was introduced to North America by early European settlers in the 1600s for food and medicinal purposes, of course. Curious about this. This looks like the seed pods of a plant after it's flowered, or it could be buds before it's flowered. But interesting to see a dandelion here. And how about the Asteraceae family? I want to see like their spread, where they typically land. There's fossils of it. Distribution habitat. Okay. It has a widespread distribution from subpolar to tropical regions. Most occur in hot desert and cold or hot semi-desert climates. And they're found on every continent except for Antarctica. Yeah. Very numerous in subtropical and tropical regions like Central America, Eastern Brazil, the Mediterranean, the Levant, Southern Africa, Central Asia, and Southwest China. Yeah. Tell me about this Mio game you're playing, Ziff. I don't know anything about it. Oh, that was a great shot of some plants. It's like a lot of spent dandelions. Again, I don't know if they're just including plants because they're like, what would be in a fields where our dudes are gonna fight, or if they're thinking critically about. This is my favorite shot. This really does look like a sunchoke to me. Is shard travel faster than sharks travel? You know you'd want to move like lightning to a bathroom if you suspect one coming. Oh yeah. It depends if it's pre or post. What a gorgeous flower. That's then subsequently probably just. It probably has nothing to do with sunchokes. This is probably a flower that they just wanted to show because they're like, we need to show the flower dying. And sunflower, like that's not the typical growing habit of. What the hell is this? This is I haven't really seen a plant do that. Not in that. It could be just a really weird giant senecio. I think they made up a flower just to screw with me. It's supposed to look like a sunflower though, I think. What's happening here? Why don't they show this animal? So everyone's dying. People are dying, horses are dying, dogs are dying, bugs are dying, plants are dying, lots of graves. Play as android Mio in this mesmerizing Metroidvania where you explore the vessels, an enormous technological arc overgrown with machines gone rogue, uncover its secrets, enhance Mio's abilities, and save the spaceship and its residents from oblivion. Interesting. Your theory is either we've found out how shard travels so anyone can go anywhere as easily as using aetherites, or we perfected the rejoining process so that it can be done without killing everybody on each shard. Kind of like how Alexandria is just on the source now, right? Yeah. Well, that could mean that Reen can rejoin her father at some point. I don't know. Okay, just a lot of scrubby bushes and ice and things like that. And then these things. This is pretty cool. Yeah, I'm wondering, I'm assuming Blitzball's gonna be a no considering there's way too much cold. Don't you think? Do you think there's any hope for Blitzball? Is this why you're... Wait, why is your ad for you're watching a bidet ad? I'm so sorry. You got a lot of awesome games for your birthday. You also got an adorable fox shirt. Excellent. Holding out some hope to see Gunbreaker Reen. That would be kind of cool. What does she usually wield? Can't remember. Yeah, it's just, well, what the hell? Some more of these really cool yarn creatures that I don't recognize from any of the Final Fantasies I've played. There's always some kind of big tower, isn't there? You can bank on the fact there's gonna be a big tower. Then there's a sweet little princess and she's praying and then she's gonna turn into garbage. Maybe she's a summoner? I hope. I like that guy's got a bone mustache. That's pretty cool. Oh, what were they drying up there, I wonder? Fish. Interesting. That's a lot of fish. Interesting. A bone stash, one could say. Hi, Smee. We're watching the trailer for the Final Fantasy new expansion that's going to be out next year. And of course, my whole thing is I'm just looking at the plants that are going to be in it. You didn't get notified that it was live? That's been dropping a lot lately. Got some shooting stars. We got like some swirling moons. This is a pretty tapestry. And then the Wanderer comes. And is he near any plants? No, he's just got, you know, that going on. Okay. Well, that was fun. You returned for the ads and you did not succumb to the pressure to buy a bidet. Good on you. I knew you could stay strong. Swirling Moons is the name of your skinny dipping themed bluegrass band. Sounds cool. Did I see that 14 is coming to the Switch too? That's nuts. Oh my god. I did not see that. That's really cool. Wow. Can't imagine playing that game on the Switch. Well, I mean the Switch too. Do you think the lag's gonna be horrible? Switch 2 releases August, and the 8.0 Alliance raid will be an Evangelion crossover? Can't wait to play that and have no idea what's going on. It's not that cool. It requires a second subscription. Oh, right. If you want to play it online, you gotta pay Nintendo too, don't you? You'll finally be able to play it Ravaging Marvel. Yeah, when you want to pay Nintendo and also pay Square Enix. Alrighty, y'all, that's it for Final Fantasy XIV. Let's play some Tomodachi.